11 things mentally strong people do not do. Life is filled with challenges, uncertainties, and setbacks. The difference between those who thrive and those who fall by the way often lies in mental strength. It is not a trait one is born with, nor is it an unchangeable quality. It is a skill that can be cultivated, refined, and strengthened over time. True mental resilience is not about avoiding pain or hardships, but developing the mindset and habits that enable you to navigate adversity with confidence and grace. In this episode, I will shed light on 11 crucial habits that mentally strong people consciously avoid. These behaviors, thoughts, and patterns weaken resilience, drain energy, and keep people stuck in cycles of frustration and self-doubt. By understanding and eliminating these self-defeating tendencies, such as indulging in self-pity, fearing change, or dwelling on the past, you can reclaim your power and build a foundation for lasting success. Mental strength is more than just enduring hardship. It is about taking control of one's life, making thoughtful decisions, and focusing on what truly matters. Whether it is learning to embrace change, setting healthy boundaries, or shifting focus to what can be controlled. The principles I will outline shortly offer a roadmap for those seeking greater resilience, emotional intelligence, and personal fulfillment. By consciously avoiding the habits that weaken the mind, anyone can cultivate the strength to rise above challenges, maximize their potential, and create a life defined by purpose, courage, and success. We noticed that 95% of our listeners are not yet subscribers. If you enjoy our content, please click on the like button below and subscribe to this channel so you do not miss out on our latest content. 1. Mentally strong people avoid self-pity. One of the most crucial habits to break is self-pity, which can lead to a victim mentality and prevent growth. Mentally strong people do not waste energy feeling sorry for themselves, which fosters negative emotions, stagnation, and missed opportunities. While acknowledging pain and sadness is necessary, dwelling on misfortunes only deepens suffering. By shifting focus from what is lacking to what is still present, you can regain perspective, cultivate resilience, and take constructive action toward healing and success. 2. Mentally strong people do not give away power. Mentally strong individuals do not allow others to control their emotions or dictate their happiness. They take responsibility for their reactions and do not let external circumstances dictate their self-worth. Giving away power occurs when people allow criticism, toxic relationships, or past traumas to influence their confidence and decision-making. Establishing healthy personal boundaries and recognizing one's autonomy over thoughts and emotions are key steps toward reclaiming power and living a more empowered life. 3. Mentally strong people embrace change. Rather than resisting change, mentally strong people see it as an opportunity for growth. Change is inevitable, yet many fear it because it brings uncertainty and discomfort. Embracing transitions with an open mind and a willingness to adapt is essential for mental strength. Fear of change often stems from a desire for control. However, by focusing on the opportunities within change, you can develop new skills, overcome challenges, and build resilience. A flexible mindset allows people to thrive even in uncertain circumstances. 4. Mentally strong people focus on what can be controlled. One of the most common sources of stress is worrying about things beyond personal control. Mentally strong people do not waste energy dwelling on external factors such as the actions of others, the economy, or the past. Instead, they channel their efforts into areas where they can make a difference, such as their attitudes, choices, and responses. By focusing on what can be controlled, individuals feel more empowered, productive, and capable of overcoming obstacles. 5. Mentally strong people. Avoid the need to please everyone. Seeking approval from others often leads to unnecessary stress, compromise, and a loss of authenticity. Mentally strong people understand that trying to please everyone is impossible and ultimately unfulfilling. Instead, they prioritize their values, stand by their decisions, and accept that not everyone will agree with them. By focusing on self-respect rather than universal approval, they cultivate more profound confidence and stronger personal boundaries. 6. Mentally strong people take calculated risks. Fear of failure or uncertainty can prevent people from taking risks that could lead to success. However, avoiding risks entirely leads to stagnation. Mentally strong people take calculated risks by weighing the potential benefits and drawbacks, making informed decisions, and stepping outside their comfort zones when necessary. Risk-taking is necessary for personal and professional growth, and the most successful individuals learn from their wins and losses. 7. Mentally strong people do not dwell on the past. Holding on to past mistakes, regrets, or traumas can hinder progress and create emotional burdens. While learning from past experiences is essential, mentally strong people do not let previous hardships define them. Instead, they practice self-compassion, acknowledge lessons learned, and focus on the present and future. Letting go of past resentment and guilt allows for personal freedom and growth. 8. Mentally strong people break the cycle of repeated mistakes. Mentally strong people recognize negative patterns and take proactive steps to change them. Many people repeat the same mistakes due to a lack of self-awareness, fear of change, or avoidance of discomfort. You will need to prioritize self-reflection, accountability, and continuous learning to prevent making the same poor choices repeatedly. By adjusting your approach based on past failures, you can grow and make better decisions in the future. 9. Mentally strong people celebrate others' success. Envy and resentment over others' achievements can be destructive. Mentally strong people do not waste energy comparing themselves to others in a negative way. Instead, they use others' successes to motivate and inspire their goals. By shifting the focus from jealousy to personal development, it becomes easier to create growth opportunities and maintain a positive mindset. Recognizing that success is not a limited resource helps foster collaboration and mutual encouragement rather than unhealthy competition. 10. Mentally strong people persevere through failure. Failure is an inevitable part of life, but mentally strong people do not see it as a reason to quit. Instead, they view setbacks as opportunities for learning that contribute to personal growth. The book emphasizes that resilience is built by facing challenges, analyzing what went wrong, and trying again with a refined approach. Those who persist despite failure develop a better character, increased problem-solving skills, and a greater likelihood of long-term success. 11th, mentally strong people maintain mental strength over time. Building mental strength is not a one-time achievement, but a continual process. Self-awareness, consistent effort, and resilience are essential for maintaining mental strength throughout life's ups and downs. By consciously avoiding self-defeating habits and focusing on constructive behaviors, you can continue to grow, achieve success, and find lasting fulfillment. The key takeaway is that mental strength is like a muscle. It requires regular exercise, discipline, and self-reflection to remain strong. Mental strength is not an inherent trait possessed by a select few. It is a skill that can be cultivated through conscious effort, self-awareness, and resilience. By avoiding self-defeating habits and embracing constructive behaviors, individuals can take control of their emotions, decisions, and ultimately, their destiny. Strength lies not in avoiding hardship, but in the ability to navigate challenges with courage and adaptability. Each principle outlined in this episode serves as a foundation for personal growth and success. By letting go of self-pity, reclaiming personal power, and embracing change, individuals can break free from mental limitations and unlock their full potential. Shifting focus to what can be controlled, taking calculated risks, and refusing to dwell on past failures fosters a mindset of progress rather than stagnation. Likewise, celebrating the success of others, learning from mistakes, and persevering despite setbacks reinforce the resilience needed to achieve long-term fulfillment. Mental strength is not about being invincible. It is about being intentional. It is the discipline to make empowering choices, the courage to face discomfort, and the wisdom to learn and grow continuously. By committing to this lifelong journey, you can transform adversity into opportunity, setbacks into valuable lessons, and challenges into stepping stones for a more fulfilling and successful life.